My name is Lynn Scott, and I represent the Union of Non-Tenured Track Faculty along with Stephen Thomas, and we're here to discuss the issue relating to merit pay increases. I'm on the Union Steering Committee, and Stephen is on the Bargaining Committee. I've been a visiting assistant professor, a fixed-term faculty member at Michigan State since the fall of 1998. I've been full-time since 2000. I've taught in what used to be ATL and is now RAC, and I have been teaching in James Madison College since the fall of 2004. In James Madison College, I teach in the two-semester freshman sequence and occasionally in the Introduction to Public Affairs. I just want to say that I like my job very much, and I especially appreciate working in the excellent writing program that James Madison College has established. I also appreciate the way Madison has included their fixed-term faculty in much of the department processes, including the evaluation and raise process. Fixed-term faculty in Madison have received both evaluations and raises as part of the yearly merit raise process. And I realize that including fixed-term faculty in the raise process has not been universal throughout the university, but it is an established practice not only in Madison, but in many other units as well. So, I was particularly dismayed when I received my annual letter that included the statement that no one that was part of the new bargaining unit, UNTF, would be receiving a raise this year. And I'll tell you frankly that it felt like punishment for unionizing and an attempt to undermine the union on the part of the university. And I was particularly upset and surprised because I happened to have been present at the June 15th meeting with the administration. This was a meeting that was called by the administration to negotiate merit pay increase. And we had an oral agreement at that meeting to go ahead with merit increases. And on June 18th, the union received a letter in writing from Terry Curry's office to go ahead with merit pay increases. We responded, we accepted, but very shortly after, the university reneged on the agreement. And I'm going to turn this over now to Stephen. Thanks.
I'm with the Bargaining Committee, and I just wanted to kind of touch on a few things that Lynn had brought up. In particular, this incident with the merit-based raises brought up three things that we were concerned with. The first, obviously, is this idea that we had reached an agreement that was then not honored. And so for us coming into this situation where we're going to be negotiating our contracts soon, having this first interaction that didn't actually get followed through with is disturbing. So that's kind of the first thing. The second thing is this, the idea that our main communication as fixed-term faculty, as a group, with the administration is through the bargaining table. And so for the alternative that they went with instead of the agreement, not to have been brought to the bargaining table means that that line of communication may not be working. And so that's a little distressful to us. The third part is kind of the tone of the letter that was sent out. The letter didn't say, we don't have the funds in order to give you merit-based raises. It was, you are not part of this. You are part of this group. You are part of the Union for Non-Tenured Track Faculty. Therefore, you will not get a merit-based raise. And so for many of us, that felt punitive. And that also is not the atmosphere that we would like to go into bargaining our contracts with. That's not the atmosphere that we would like. So kind of why we're here is that in the past, we've really appreciated the Board of Trustees' support of the union and the fact that they did write a letter saying that they didn't want an anti-union campaign. We appreciate that tremendously. And what we're hoping is that we can stress basically two things. One, that we hope that you are able to stress to the administration the importance of the bargaining table as a means of communication for us, and that they bargain in good faith. We are a large part of the teaching mission at Michigan State, and we are invested in Michigan State, and we feel that a good contract will strengthen the institution as a whole. And so we're really hoping that the right tone can be set for this upcoming bargaining session. So thank you very much for your time.